There is a lot to doing good research, from developing a research question all the way to figuring out where to search. But you'll also need an effective way to search. That is, creating an effective search strategy that you can use across all databases for your research. This tutorial will help you develop a search strategy before you start searching. Your searching will be more efficient and more successful. Here's how to create a search strategy. Once you've identified your research topic and research question, you need to determine keywords to search with. We start with an example research question like, how are female superheroes represented in comic books compared to male superheroes? From our research question, we pull out the keywords, female, male, superhero, comic books, represented. Then we list out some synonyms for each. For female and male, we find gender, man, woman. For superhero, we have superheroine, protagonist. For comic books, we might have graphic novels, animation. And for represented, we might have characterized, drawn, objectified, portrayed. These certainly aren't all of the possible keywords, nor are they the best, but it's a start. It's also okay to use Wikipedia or a thesaurus if you're having trouble. Next, pay attention to complex and unfamiliar keywords. These are often used in academics and will help you find scholarly articles. For example, the word protagonist seems like something a professor might use. Also consider historical keywords. How have your keywords changed over time? For our example, superheroine probably won't be in sources from the 1960s. Now that we have some keywords, let's start searching. When you start a search, remember, start broad, that means go for a lot of results, and then narrow as you go, that means get more specific results. Also remember, different databases will look different for inputting your search. Here are some search strategies you can apply to your keyword searching. Use AND to group keywords together so you get results including each keyword. For example, gender and superhero. Use OR to group similar keywords or concepts together. For example, portrayed or drawn. Use truncation to indicate you want all forms of a word. Truncation usually uses an asterisk. For example, super asterisk indicates you want all words starting with super. Superhero, supervillain. Use phrase searching. Phrase searching works by using quotes to indicate a phrase. For example, open quote, comic book, end quote. Next, let's figure out where to search. We'll start with our university library's homepage and work from there. It's best to start with a general database. They are the best place for new researchers. You won't find everything out there, but you'll still find lots of great stuff, including popular news sources, magazines, and scholarly articles. Academic Search Premier is an example of a general database. Notice all of the boxes to place your keywords and pull-downs to use AND and OR between them. Google Scholar is another example of a general database. An example of a specialized database might be PsycInfo. PsycInfo is used for finding sources relating to psychology. For all of these databases, you can use limits like narrowing by date or source type to further strengthen your search strategy. So what's next? Use your new search strategy skills to find great articles and other sources. Select the appropriate databases to search for articles on your topic. And, of course, if you have any questions, ask a librarian.